Sonia Gandhi, born December 9, 1946, is an Indian politician. She is the president of the Indian National Congress, the left-of-centre political party, which has governed India for most of its post-independence history. She took over as the party leader in 1998, 7 years after the assassination of her husband, Rajiv Gandhi, a former Prime Minister of India, and remained in office for 19 years. Born in a small village near Vicenza, Italy, Gandhi was raised in a Roman Catholic family. After completing her primary education at local schools, she moved for language classes to Cambridge, England, where she met Rajiv Gandhi, and later married him in 1968. She then moved to India and started living with her mother-in-law, the then Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, at the latter's New Delhi residence. Sonia Gandhi, however, kept away from the public sphere, even during the years of her husband's premiership. Following her husband's assassination, Gandhi was invited by Congress leaders to lead the party, but she declined. She agreed to join politics in 1997 after much pleading from the party. The following year, she was nominated for party president, and elected over Jitendra Prasada. Under her leadership, the Congress went on to form the government post the 2004 elections in coalition with other center-left political parties. Gandhi has since been credited for being instrumental in formulating the United Progressive Alliance, UPA, which was re-elected to power in 2009. Gandhi declined the premiership following the 2004 victory. She instead led the ruling alliance and the National Advisory Council. Political career. During Rajiv Gandhi's premiership, 1984-1990. Sonia Gandhi's involvement with Indian public life began after the assassination of her mother-in-law and her husband's election as Prime Minister. As the Prime Minister's wife, she acted as his official hostess and also accompanied him on a number of state visits. In 1984, she actively campaigned against her husband's sister-in-law Maneka Gandhi, who was running against Rajiv in Amethi. At the end of Rajiv Gandhi's 5 years in office, the Bofors scandal broke out. Ottavio Quattrocchi, an Italian businessman believed to be involved, was said to be a friend of Sonia Gandhi, having access to the Prime Minister's official residence. The BJP has alleged that she appeared on the voters' list in New Delhi prior to obtaining Indian citizenship in April 1983, in contravention of Indian law. Entry into active politics and appointment as Congress President, 1991-1998. After Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated in 1991 and Sonia Gandhi refused to become Prime Minister, the party settled on the choice of P.V. Narasimha Rao, who became leader and subsequently Prime Minister. Over the next few years, however, the Congress fortunes continued to dwindle and it lost the 1996 elections. Several senior leaders such as Madhavrao Scindia, Rajesh Pilot, Narayan Dattawari, Arjun Singh, Mamata Banerjee, G. K. Mupanayar, P. Chithamram and Jayanthi Natarajan were in open revolt against incumbent President Sitaram Kesri, and many of whom quit the party, splitting the Congress into many factions. She contested Lok Sabha elections from Bellary, Karnataka, and Amethi, Uttar Pradesh in 1999. She won both seats but chose to represent Amethi. In Bellary, she had defeated veteran BJP leader, Sushma Swaraj. Term as Leader of the Opposition, 1999-2003. She was elected the Leader of the Opposition of the 13th Lok Sabha in 1999. When the BJP-led NDA formed a government under Atal Bihari Vajpayee, she took the office of the Leader of Opposition. As Leader of Opposition, she called a no-confidence motion against the NDA government led by Vajpayee in 2003. Electoral success and rise to power, UPA chairmanship, 2004 to 2017. In the 2004 general elections, Gandhi launched a nationwide campaign, crisscrossing the country on the Aam Aadmi, ordinary man, slogan in contrast to the India shining slogan of the BJP-led National Democratic Alliance, NDA, alliance. She countered the BJP asking who is India shining for? In the election, she was re-elected by a 200,000 vote margin over nearest rival, in the Raebareli 46. Following the unexpected defeat of the NDA, she was widely expected to be the next Prime Minister of India. On 16 May, she was unanimously chosen to lead a 15-party coalition government with the support of the left, which was subsequently named the United Progressive Alliance, UPA. 2014 loss, resignation and subsequent reappointment as Congress President, 2014, present. In the 2014 general election, she held her seat in Raebareli. However, the Indian National Congress and the Congress-led UPA electoral alliance suffered their worst result in a general election ever, winning only 44 and 59 seats respectively. When Rahul Gandhi was expected to take over as Congress President, Communist Party of India, Marxist leader Sitaram Yechuri picked Sonia over Rahul, calling her the glue that binds the opposition. During an interview November 2017, Rahul took over as the 49th Congress President on December 16, 2017. Gandhi returned to active politics for Indian National Congress campaign for the 2018 Karnataka Legislative Assembly election. Having stayed away from campaigning for elections since 2016, Gandhi addressed a rally at Bijapur, which comprised 5 legislation assembly constituencies, while Congress emerged as the second largest party in the election with 78 seats behind the BJP. The former won 4 or the 5 assembly seats from Bijapur. Gandhi also played an active role in orchestrating a post-poll alliance with the Janata Dal, secular. Rahul Gandhi, taking responsibility of Congress Party's second consecutive loss in general elections held in 2019, resigned from the post of president on May 25. Following the resignation, party leaders began deliberations for a suitable candidate to replace him. The Congress working. Personal life. Sonia is the widow of Rajiv Gandhi, elder son of Indira Gandhi. She has 2 children, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. In August 2011, she underwent successful surgery for cervical cancer in the United States at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York. She returned to India on 9 September after her treatment. Speaking on July 18, 2012, about her son taking a larger role in the party, she said that it is for Rahul to decide. Sonia Gandhi was listed as one of the 50 best-dressed over 50s by The Guardian in March 2013. She follows the style quote "Simple is stylish" and looks no further than mother-in-law Indira Gandhi's innate sense of fashion. According to an affidavit filed during the 2014 Indian general election, Sonia had declared assets worth 9.28 crore, $1.52 million, with 2.81 crore, $460,000 in movable and 6.47 crore, $1.06 million in immovable properties. This was an almost 6-fold increase since her declaration in the last election in 2009. Party officials attributed this to a switch from book value to market value for asset valuation. Honors and recognition. Gandhi was seen as the most powerful politician of India from 2004 to 2014, and variously listed among the most powerful people and women listings by magazines. In 2013, Sonia Gandhi was ranked 21st among world's most powerful and 9th most powerful woman by Forbes magazine. In 2007, she had been named the 3rd most powerful woman in the world by the same magazine and was ranked 6th in exclusive list in 2007. In 2010, Gandhi ranked as the 9th most powerful person on the planet by Forbes magazine. She was ranked 12 in 2012 in Forbes' Powerful People list. Sonia was also named among the Time 100 most influential people in the world for the years 2007 and 2008. New Statesman listed Sonia Gandhi at number 29 in their annual survey of the world's 50 most influential figures in the year 2010.